So I've got another review today, and it's Aperty once again, and we're going to put it against a product I use which is similar in price, but you can be the judge of which one gives the best results. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to show you something quickly with Aperty that I've found, which is a bit of a pain. So it is, in my opinion, using it for raw files is a bit of a pain, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to go to the eyebrows arch here, and I'm using an M4 Mac, and as you can see, anything I do, it starts blurring the screen, and then you see the result. So you've got a way, oh, I've done it wrong, blurred, we can see it again, not usable. Okay, let's get into the video. We're going to go on the pricing first. We can't use raw files, so we're going to put a JPEG file of this person here into each software, and we will see how we get on. Don't forget, guys, if you like the stuff on this channel, like, subscribe, leave a comment. It does help me considerably on this YouTube page. So let's get into this video. First off, we're going to be looking at the pricing. I'm putting this Aperty software against PortraitPro because they are in similar price brackets. Now, in the past, I used Evoto, which, again, I've said it in loads of videos, their pricing is just crazy, and there's a lot of features that they're adding which just don't work. So we're going to leave them out of the frame. We just want a standalone package that we can pay for, and then it's ours for good. Now, you've got two options with Aperty. We've got the annual version, which is a pretty good deal, I guess, £74 for the year, and you get a 7-day trial as well to edit all you want and, you know, see if you do like the software. Now, on the other hand, we've got PortraitPro 24 version. They haven't brought out a new release yet. I did speak to them a couple of months ago, or maybe a month ago, and they're still working on a new version, I think. Anyway, for now, we've got the 24 version, and that starts at a unlimited use it forever, £49.95. Now, if you do want to shoot with use this editing software with RAW, you're probably better off going for the studio version, and that gives you the ability to shoot in TIFFs, raw images, etc. Now, like I said, I've got the Studio Max version. It was provided to me a year or two ago to try out, and I've been using it ever since. I never use these types of software with RAW. I always do my RAW editing in Lightroom, Photoshop, or whatever I'm doing, and then the final touches are done with these two sorts of packages, and it's a JPEG file. I may export as a TIFF, whatever, but I usually stick with JPEGs because they're going to be used on social media, etc. You don't need massive files, and if you are using massive files, you're wasting your time. Okay, so we've got $79.95 and $74.95, $74.50 for the Aperty version. Now, that only gives you a year's usage, then you've got to pay for it again. The £79.95 gives you all these features and it's yours forever. As long as the software works, it's going to be yours forever for one-off price. Okay, or you've got the perpetual license, includes a year's worth of updates. They need to keep updating this software, and that is £149, similar to the Studio Max. So you get this for life and this for life. Updates on these, when they do come out, you know, you don't get them for just 1 year, you'll just get them forever, or till they bring out a new version. Let's get straight into it. Right, so we've done a edit on this picture just lightly. We did it in Lightroom, and this is what we're going to be editing today. Now, on the left hand side we've got Aperty, and on the right we've got PortraitPro. Okay, so, you know, I'm just going to go straight into it. Let's have a look what we can do. So we've got the editing side of things here. We can pick the face as a female, and then we can go straight into the blemish removal. Right, okay, let me just show you quickly the file we are working with, and then we can see which one. Yep, they're both the same anyway. Okay, so we're going to go first all with the blemish removal. Now, I've said it before, the only downfall of the PortraitPro is it's not directed or direct onto the internet non-stop, so this will work offline, but the should I say, the skin smoothing and the the spot removal isn't as good. But let's try on the skin blemish on this software, and I know straight away it'll do a good job. There we go, before and after. It's got rid of the major blemishes on her face, and on this version here, PortraitPro, I know it's not going to do a amazing job at first, but we'll see the end result. That's what it's all about. I don't mind spending another minute or two in Photoshop to get rid of these blemishes here, or using the touch-up tool in the software itself to just get rid of them, or we'll try anyway. We want to get rid of these little bits as well. We're just going to dampen them down just a little bit. On these large ones, it just doesn't seem to take them away. Let me just have a look. The strength is at 100. So for the basic fixing, we're going to give it to Aperty. Okay, I'm not going to be tight. Aperty has done the best job at removing the blemish on the side of the face, etc. This one, it hasn't done a good enough job. But like I said, it doesn't bother me because I will be using Photoshop to fix as well. Right, okay, so wrinkles removed. We don't really need to be doing any wrinkles, but we're going to have a look at this area here. Will it do anything? Forehead, eyes. Okay, so the eyes, yep, it's done it all there for me. And those ones here. Now we don't have this option for doing it the same as that, but we've got a wrinkles one here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do some of the edits I would do, and then I'm going to talk about the things what are missing in this software that we've got on this one, and vice versa. Okay, dark circles removal. Let's just get these up. Face skin correction. We'll bring that to about there. I'm just going to try and do it as quickly as possible. I don't want this video to go on. Right, okay, so we'll just come to this section here. Now, we've got the whitening eyes, which is good. It does a good job. Redness removal as well. But as you see there, it starts doing a funny thing, sort of like smudging over the eyes, which isn't good. Okay, what else have we got? Teeth whitening, we haven't got any teeth on show. Lips and blemish removal. As you can see here, it's applying it, so it's going to the cloud and then coming back and showing us the results. So if you're doing this without internet, you're going to have a problem. Now, okay, it's looking okay. It's when you want to add all the extra features that this thing starts falling apart, as you will see here. So we've got highlights. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of highlight. Now, if this was the only thing on the market, then yeah, you'd be like, wow, it's amazing. You know, look what it can do. And you'd be happy. But there's so many choices out there. And I mean, in 2025, this software should have a lot more features than it has, as you will see as we go along. Okay, so we've got glow. I don't know what some of these are going to do. Oh, that's eyeliner. Let me have a look. Which has got eyeliner on, but we'll put the glow up as well. Eyebrow enhancement. That's just going to darken them. Okay, what else have we got? Cheeks and nose. Right, okay, so blusher. So as you can see, it's going across the face. We're just going to add a little bit of blusher there. And then we can change the width of it. Let's get it up a bit more. Then we can see. We can change the width of it. Yeah, as you can see. It's, to me, it's like it's just been rushed to get this out, and I know there's some famous photographer got the name on this as well, but come on. That's looking okay. It's looking okay. You know, like I said, if there was nothing else on the market, you'd be quite happy with this. So, body smoothing, we've not body to show, so it's not going to do anything there. And that seems to be it. That's all we can do is, oh, let's go for the iris eyes. Let's go for brown eyes. And then we're going to bring them down a little bit as well. So the functions are limited. We've got eyes, redness removal. That didn't seem to work without wrecking the eyes. We're going to bring that whitening down as well. Mouth, teeth whitening, etc. We've got a few functions here, but if you look here, that's it. It's limited. Okay, then we've got this one in here. And then we can slim the face as well. It doesn't give you the option to slim different areas. So it's just slim or not slim. Shape of the eyes. But as you can see here, it starts blurring as it does the editing. Blurred. Then we see. Okay, so and then again, we can't do individual eyes. It's just tough. 2 eyes and you're done. Okay. Eyebrow arch, I mean, that's so annoying. Zoom in, wait. Eyebrow distance, we can bring them apart. Look, blurred, and then not blurred. So we're going to leave that one. Nose bridge shape. You can't see what you're doing because it goes blurred, and then you just get to see the end result. Okay, so, yep, good little function there. Nose tip shape, blah, blah, blah. Now what's going on here? Oh, there we go. Why is it doing that? I mean, this is me doing this live, and we're getting that weird. Okay, so we've got upper lip shape. We can just bring that up and down. Lip position. I mean, look, it's pretty basic what we can do here. Body shape, it's not going to do any of that. And that's it, really. That is all you get. Okay, so before, after, why is it doing that? I don't know. But anyway, there we go. That's all I can really do in that software. And I will export that image. Hopefully it doesn't have a watermark on it. And we'll leave that to export. Quick as it can, hopefully. It is a little bit slow. Continue with trial. We will continue for now. Okay, so we've got this one. Have we got a watermark on it? Sorry, is it this one? There we go. There's the edited one. Well, you know, like I said, if there was nothing else on the market, you think, oh, it's done a nice little edit. It's done and dusted. But I want to be able to play and do a lot more than just sort of like basic functions for the price you are paying. So we will go into this software now, which is, again, one I use quite often. Right, skin smoothing. Let's go into the shape section. So we've got all these. We can face shape, forehead, jaw, eyes, left, right. Everything is individual. So I will do what I need to do here. So we need a little bit of shape on that one. Eyebrow shape. We're going to keep that one and pull this one down just a little bit as well, just to make them a little bit more symmetrical. And then we're going to go into here. I can just tell this eye is a little bit, it's not as wide as the other one. Eye expanding if you want to do anything there. Mouse shape. Again, we can go in and we can fix upper lip expression. We can just make a smile or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Does the features are more professional looking. We can plump the lips. There's a lot more features you can use as well. And then if we wanted to adjust the nose, we can. Hair volume. Here's one that they should put in, but they haven't. hairline, if you want to bring that up and down, we can do. Now if you had glasses on, it will restore the shape of the glasses as well. Skin smoothing, we've done a little bit in there as well. We're just going to add a little bit more sharpening to the skin, the skin. And then we've already done those ones. Lighting. Okay, the makeup one is where it starts getting interesting. Lipstick. Every colour you would ever imagine you can do in here. Conventional lipstick colours, or then we can just do the whole palette range of whatever you want to do. Again, these features have been in this software for years. Okay, mascara. We can add eyelashes if we want to. We're going to give a little bit more volume on the eyelashes and then bring the texture up just a little bit as well. Now I just want to shape that face as well. Let me just go in here. We got lens correction as well if we need to. So we're just going to bring head forward and that just slims it down a little bit as well. You can just see the amount of controls. Again, you can try this software yourself. Try them in the battle that I'm doing. You can just, you know, make your own mind up. Don't leave it to people online to tell you which is the best. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of whitening to the area of the eye. We don't need to darken the pupil. We are going to change the colours. Contact lenses, here we go. So we don't want that one. We don't want that one. I'm going to go with that one, and then we're going to bring the opacity down. I just want to bring a little bit more brown back into the eye. Again, super easy. Sharpen those eyebrows up. And I want to go into the mouth one. Add a little bit of moisture to those lips. About there. Lip contrast, all the rest of them we are going to leave alone. Hair. Now, again, changing the colours of your hair, all that sort of thing, it can all be done in here if you wanted to. I'm just going to leave it the original colour for now. Let me just go. And then there's just loads of different features as well. I've done loads of videos on this software. I'm not going to use any of those other features in this one. I'm just bringing just an idea of what this can do against Aperty. Now, like I said, that software is new. It should have all the features that this software has in, and maybe Voto and others. If it wants to get ahead of the game for the price in the charging, it's crazy, man. Seriously is. Okay, so none of them have this side of things in other than this software anyway, and this is the lighting control. So we've got, if you look here, we can see where the lighting was. We've got a little rim, a reflector box here, and then we've got a octo box in the top area up about here as well. We can adjust the lighting to however you want, if it was lit from below, etc. And you can see in real time, there's no lag, how it would look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of modeling to this, and then cheekbones, just highlight them up a little bit of shadow on the left and a little bit more on the right. Bring this one down. We're going to bring the modeling down just a little bit. A little bit of kick on the side of the face there. We're going to make the eyes a little bit more smoky. A little bit of dimension to the lip. And we're going to sculpt that nose a little bit more as well. Now, I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to go into here. I'm going to bring the saturation down just a little bit. Maybe to about there. Like I said, I'm just trying to show you quickly the difference. And then I will show you quickly. We've got layers in here. In painting, you know, mouth, blah, 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 stray hairs. There's loads of tools you can do. Replace the sky, clone tool. There's loads of things you can do. Now, like I said, it didn't fix these here, but these could be moles that you wanted kept in anyway. But I'm going to export this one, and then you can decide yourself. I'm going to put the put the pictures up side by side. You decide which one you like more. But again, have a play with these bits of software yourself and make your own decisions. Okay guys, see you in the next video. Peace.